One, two, three. Welcome to Sling News. Rock the vote, vote. He also thinks that the poor, hey, you want to talk? That the poor are poor because they are not smart. Rock the vote, vote. Welcome to Sling News. Rock the vote, vote. Is it possible for the right and the far left, the far right and the far left, to coexist without conflict, despite their different views?
I mean, I think that would be nice if that happens someday. But to be honest with you, what I think is that they want everybody to keep divided. They want everybody to keep fighting because that's the way how they get popular, you know? Like when the far right blame the far left, they make popular in that way because people start hating each other, you know? So I think that would be nice, like to see a society working together, everybody without thinking about any political ideology. That would be nice to make people get together, you know. But unfortunately, to get votes, they want the people to keep getting divided. That's what I feel.
And who are they?
Politicians.
The major politicians or all politicians want to keep it people divided?
I think the biggest politicians, you know, like in America, we're talking about Democrats and Republicans. Where I come from, there is
Where do you come from?
I'm from Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. Yeah,
And for how long have you been here?
I've been here for 5 years.
5 years. Congratulations. Welcome to United States.
Thank you, thank you. It's a beautiful country.
Isn't it beautiful? It's lovely.
Yeah, beautiful landscapes everywhere. You have different like it's very diverse. I live in Chicago, but I've been to New York City. I live in Missouri as well. I live in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So I love this country. I think it's amazing. A lot of opportunities, but unfortunately,
And Americans in general are very welcoming, right?
no.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so. No. I mean, I feel
But you met some good Americans, some welcoming Americans that really embrace immigrants.
yeah, for sure. Like most of them, they're leftist, but I've known like a lot of rightist people that is very welcoming as well, for sure. Yeah, I mean, right now it's very like polarized. How you say, like because right now we don't-
Political climate right now is polarized.
yeah, it's very polarized, and even more with this immigration situation that they wanna deport a lot of people, which I think is. I mean, I came in the right way. I came with a visa, you know, but unfortunately, during the last 4 years, there was a lot of people that came here, unfortunately, and I know that a lot of them they don't have a very nice background. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And the second part of this question,
Well, actually, I blame the most of it because, sorry, I'm gonna start over again. So, what I blame the most about that topic that you're talking about is social media, because people right now they feel very entitled. They feel that they are experts about politicians and about social problems. So they feel that being moderate right now is difficult because if you talk to someone about, I don't know, let's talk about immigration. Someone say, "Oh no, this country was made by immigrants," but they don't know, they don't understand that times change. It's not the same country that it used to be 200 years ago, 100 years ago, and we are in a moment that there's too many people and the opportunities are very limited right now. So it's difficult to see like how.
there is a space for everybody. You know, talents are different. Jobs, you know, people can have different jobs, and new jobs are being made right now. You know, and new jobs in the future that we don't even imagine yet will be rising. So there's space for everybody. You know, don't you think?
No, I disagree with you.
Oh, you do?
I do disagree
Okay.
with you. I'm gonna explain you why. Because America is not a manufactured country anymore. Most of the things that we consume in America is coming from other countries like China or Asia or countries like in South America. When you look at your clothes, where they're made, it says made in China, made in Guatemala. Back in the days when America was like living the American dream, there was a lot of manufacturing in this country. But right now, is based just about services, like financial services, mainstream media.
But America's is out. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but America's outsourcing these manufacturing jobs because there is this revolution in terms of robotic information, and so American jobs in the future will be very tied to AI jobs, artificial intelligence, and the rest of the world will be still, working with manufacturing industries. So don't you see that correlation? Maybe that's what you mean.
I do not see that correlation because in the tech industry right now, what is leading is the AI. So they're not looking for people to do those jobs, and they're making AI way more smarter day by day to don't need as many staff and reduce the cost for the companies. So right now I'm learning coding because what I studied in my country was international business, but I know that in the future a laptop is gonna do it by itself. So no, I disagree with you, and I think that unfortunately, like even if we wanna welcome all these people coming from the third world country, like the country where I'm from, there's not enough opportunity right now. Not even for America. Just look around and look how many homeless people it is, and I think it's telling us that times have changed. Opportunities are not for everybody anymore, and the economy is struggling. The economy is struggling.
But don't you think that only, let's say, the best wants to come over to America? Like, the people who are really strong back in their own countries, they want to, perhaps they are more ambitious. I shouldn't say that, but maybe they are stronger, and they want to come to America. So it's not like the entire country want to come to America, but just those very talented people. It's not just, they want to come to work. 98% of the people, I would say, want to come to work and make America better. So you think, so what's the perspective of the future then if that's not so?
Well, I'm gonna answer first what you say first. So everybody has motivations, and that's right. Maybe they wanna come here, have a better life, help to America to keep growing up. But the problem is that because this is the first economy, you are not mandatory that this country have to welcome everybody, because as I say, opportunities are not as it used to be anymore, and the economy is struggling right now. It's not like in the 80s or 90s that it was just America leading the world. Now we have the West and the East, and the East countries, they are growing up like very fast. China, all the BRICS like Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Those countries are making this country's economy getting less important as it used to be. So, well, that people they want to come here, but the question is, does this country have enough opportunities for people that is already here and the people that is wanna come, or the people that wanna come in the future? I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm gonna tell you that because I have a lot of American friends, and they have a bachelor degree from American universities, American colleges. They can't find a job anymore.
But maybe because they are not talented enough, maybe there are other explanations than just a fight for neck and neck for a job.
No, no, no. I mean, I know people from good, like popular colleges and not popular colleges, from engineering, from administration, from arts. And you say, well, arts maybe is not very required in the society, but how about the engineers? I know guys that they have bachelors in engineering and they're working as servers. And I think it's very unfair.
But isn't it the system setting up? The system is set up to, because the American workers demand a certain amount, a certain salary, while the immigrant in general come over here and he takes any salary. So the employers know that.
I don't know the answer of that because I'm not the part of the elite. I don't think that, or maybe it's possible that maybe there's just important people in a table saying this is what is going to happen in the country next year. It could be like that. I don't know. I'm not part of that part of people. But I'm going to answer you that question with another question for you. So if let's say that maybe that happens and they say, well, we got to start reducing population, reducing opportunities. how are we gonna welcome more people if the future for that elite is to reduce the opportunities? So it's very difficult. I mean, it's a listen. My parents, they migrated from the rural part of my country to the city. I migrated here. Maybe if I have kids someday, they're gonna migrate as well. It's like the nature of the human being, but it's a very complex topic. We can welcome all the people from Latin America because the system is gonna collapse. Unfortunately, it's just like that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And you know what? I just want to say one more thing for your podcast. Maybe some people can think that because the things that I just said, I'm rightist. But you know what? I think rightist and leftist is pure crap. I think both of them need us to be divided to always stay up there in the elite. If we stop thinking about this is leftist, this is rightist, and we start thinking like, let's work together to make the world better, things are gonna go good. But they want us divided, and if we don't wake up, we're gonna stay divided forever.
Thank you. Happy New Year.